Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Tuesday. Daisy is joining us in for Heather this morning. It's always wonderful to have you here.
I love being here, especially with you, Dave. This is so much fun.
Thank you. You know what? And it is a great day because Taste It Tuesday is all about Easter. You may see we have Peeps here.
Peeps.
Do you like Peeps? Do you like Peeps? Okay, all right, you don't have to answer that. Yes, do not incriminate yourself. So we have a couple flavors that have been out for a while. We have the Rice Krispie flavor. We have the Party Cake flavor here. We also have the Dr. Pepper flavor over here, which John Shumway was eyeing up. But we have two new flavors that we're going to try today. So the chili lime mango, and then this butter beer Harry Potter inspired flavor.
Yeah,
so,
I was a little thrown off by that, but I guess it's not butter or beer.
Well, we'll explain.
It's like a butterscotch shortbread.
Sort of a butter, yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna try the chili lime mango flavor first.
Okay.
So this is described. You go ahead and take a bite, and I'll talk.
Okay.
A sweet and tangy option. It's sold exclusively at Kroger if you want to get it. So what do you think on first bite?
Ooh. It does have a little kick. You can tell if you look at it up close, there's like the little specks that, usually indicate heat, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not bad.
I do taste the lime now. I have a little hint of lime after
I tasted the heat first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
The heat comes first. I don't mind this. You know, if you're gonna have a Peep, that's not a bad Peep.
It's a savory Peep.
It is. All right, the next one up, take a look at this little guy. So this is the Butterbeer Peep. This is the Harry Potter inspired one.
Okay.
And they describe it just like Daisy was saying. Butterscotch and shortbread. Hints of both of those things mixed together.
I can smell it. I can smell the butterscotch.
Really?
Okay.
I love butterscotch. So I should like this. What do you think? Yeah?
Tastes like a cookie. Or obviously you know it's a Peep, but it's got that shortbread.
This is a nice coating. It is.
I like
That's
the
not
flavor.
bad.
Yeah.
That one, I like this one better.
That's more of a Peep. This is definitely more of an unusual, you want to mix it up.
But I could see myself actually eat. I mean, if you like Peeps, you might be sitting at home saying like, "Ugh, I can't stand Peeps," because it's just a bunch of marshmallow, really. But you know what?
Fluff.
That second flavor, I liked it. And we want to give a special shout out to a loyal viewer who actually sent us these. Her name is Colleen. She lives in Weirton, and she wrote to us and said, not only did she send these in, because she heard us talking about it one day. She canceled her cable to get PTL. They had removed KDKA from her cable, and she said, I am not going to go without PTL. So she canceled her cable.
Colleen the champion. Look at that.
And she sent us all this. So thank you, Colleen.
Thank you, Colleen from Weirton. That's amazing.
We love it. And there are a couple other flavors that we don't have here, but they're new this year that we want to talk about. The first one.
Yeah, see, that's what I would actually try is this frosted strawberry, just like a Pop-Tart, because those are my favorite Pop-Tarts. So that I would totally be into. Now, the other one's very interesting, too. It's Sunny D flavored, and they're kind of like a citrus flavored, and they're sold exclusively at Target, so that's where you can grab those.
I would try both of those. I like the butter beer. I'm kind of sold on that now.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, from Peeps to chocolate eggs, and we mean really big chocolate eggs. Take a look at this. So this is Cadbury. They have a Cadbury World, which is this place you can go visit in the UK. And so they unveiled this 120-pound mega mini Cadbury egg, and it is filled with creamy milk chocolate and has a crunchy outer shell.
Now, my question is can somebody actually purchase that? Like, can you bring that into your home, and how long would it take to eat that thing?
I don't think you can. I think it's a special exhibit for them.
Okay.
There. Yeah, I can't imagine they're selling that, but who knows? Maybe they are.
It would take the entire station and then some to be able to eat
Although,
that.
you know what? Our newsroom, I'm just saying.
Put anything out.
If we put it out, I give it 45 minutes before that would be gone. Really. We could devour it.
I agree.
But do you remember, did you get eggs or Peeps in your Easter basket when you were growing up?
I definitely think I got both, but we kind of talked a little bit about this. The Easter bunny, though.
The chocolate bunny.
Chocolate bunny with the gold kind of
foil wrapper. Yeah, that's what I got too. And I would start on the ears. I think everybody started on the ears, right?
I guess so, unless there was a little tail nub.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's no wrong way to do it.
I don't know. Childhood was so long ago. Man, I miss those days. Even though Perry's mom still gives us essentially a little Easter basket. So,
that's so sweet.
Yeah, it's very fun. She always throws in like a little Matchbox car or something in there for
That's
him.
cute.
Yeah, it's very, very sweet.
All right, well, if she throws this in there, this will be something. We know people love Picklesburg. They love their pickles here in Pittsburgh. But take a look at what KFC has come up with. So this is in the UK. This is one of their promotional videos. Yes, it's a puffer coat filled with pickles, and it even has a straw attachment so that you can drink some of the pickle juice if you wish. And then there's Punch the Monkey, I think, is making an appearance in this video too. And I don't know why. But anyway, this is part of a giveaway they're doing. And then we want to show you this other video. So CNN came out with a video because they wrote about it as well, because they sort of wanted to clear up. This is real. This actually, it might have been inspired by AI, but this is to promote their menu over in the UK where they have a lot of pickle-themed things.
Pickle Pepsi, loaded pickle fries.
Pickle Pepsi.
Yes, all kinds of fun stuff now.
And KFC says, you know what? We admit this is unhinged, and that's kind of the point. And you know what? It got us to talk about it, so.
I mean, I'm obsessed with it, but I am also grossed out by that at the same time.
Do you like pickles?
I love pickles, and I do love pickle juice. Like, I don't know if you recall that I've won on PTL when we have done the pickle juice.
You've done very well with that.
I beat Jack from PDP, but I just feel like, I don't know.
I don't know where you wear it.
Sitting in your jacket and just all day, the
I think
heat,
no, it's not a good idea.
But it is comical.
Yeah,
it is comical, and it did get us to talk about it. So.
And one more thing we want to mention. So last week we talked about how the new K-pop Demon Hunters adult Happy Meals are coming out. Well, starting today, you can get them at McDonald's. Obviously, this movie was a huge hit.
Yes.
You saw it. I have not seen it, but you told me I have to see it.
Have to see it. It is such a great story. It's not just for kids, but also, too, I mean, come on, you get a Happy Meal. How cool is that? And what I love about it, too, is that you can get one or the other. So you can get the K-pop, or, you know, the
Demon Hunters.
The Huntrix group.
Right.
Or the, as you said earlier, the Boy Demons.
The Boy Demons
so you can get your choice.
Want to give you breakfast.
Yeah.
That's their thing. So
you
anyway.
don't have to choose. You can pick one or the other or get them both.
Maybe we'll do
Why
that
not?
for Tasted Tuesday next week.
Ooh.
We'll have to figure it out.
That's fun.
All right, we have something good a little early in today's show because we could not wait to share this. It is such a sweet story. This also happened at McDonald's, and it's spreading on social media. A toddler is taking the internet's heart for his kindness. So we're talking about a 3-year-old named Hudson. He also goes by Huddy.
Okay.
Huddy. His friends call him Huddy. So he noticed this older man eating by himself. And Huddy asked his mom, could I go over and sit with that man? And the mom said yes. And so he brought his food over and he sits with this guy, a total stranger, but he makes friends with him. And apparently the man's family had moved away. And it actually turns out that Hudson's new friend lives just 3 miles away from him and was good friends with his late great-grandfather. So we just thought, what a remarkable little guy to see someone and say, I want to go spend time with that guy. He's by himself.
To have compassion and to not be fearful of him, because sometimes little kids can be fearful of an adult that they aren't, familiar with, but that just warms my heart.
It's really sweet. No wonder people are talking about it this morning. We wanted to share it here.
It's adorable.
There's hope for the future. There really is.
There you go.
All right. Maybe you're feeling it this time of year. The allergies in the air. Do you get allergies?
I do. And it stinks.
And this is the time of year. For me, it's the trees that are blossoming.
Yes.
Because I kept thinking, oh, I'm getting a cold again at the end of March. No, it's allergies.
Yeah.
So we have some video to show you of how bad it is some other places. So this is in Iowa where there was like a funnel, a pollen cloud. It looked like smoke from a fire. So people there called the fire department.
Of course.
And this was in a state park, and they thought something's on fire, and it was pollen. You can see it sort of rising up there, but that really gives you a picture of how much is going on. And then we have another one to show you. This they're calling a pollen bomb. This was in Tennessee. And you can see the yellowish cloud there. It was released over the weekend, but also something you do not want to be walking into if you have allergies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, I already struggle whenever you get all of the yellow stuff on your car. I can't even imagine walking outside and seeing that. That would just make me even sneeze 5,000 times more.
You run back inside.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You just
put on that
hightail it
mask.
back.
Masks are coming back.
Where are the worst places to live when it comes to pollen allergies? Well, that's what makes up today's list. We want to share with you allergy capitals, and these were charted by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation. So number 1 on the list is Boise, Idaho.
I'm very surprised about that. That confuses me a lot. But even more so is number 2, which is San Diego.
It seems so beautiful there all the time, but I guess they have allergens in the air.
I guess so.
Tulsa, Oklahoma is number 3.
And Provo, Utah.
Okay, and number 5, Rochester, New York, which would be the closest one to us. Pittsburgh did not even rank in the top 20.
Very
And I feel like they need to check their facts. Yeah. But we have someone to help check our facts right now, and that's Mary Hours joining us to talk about, like, I know this is the time of year when it starts to build, right, Mary?
It does, and especially since it's been so warm outside, we're really starting to see that peak. I mean, just maybe a couple of weeks ago, we were in the low range. Oh, we're high today. We're high tomorrow with the allergy forecast. So there are several things that really factor into this. So the wind direction will actually matter too. So, when you think about the other cities, it'll push the pollen from the suburbs and the forest into the city. And then with calm overnight gusty mornings, that pollen actually settles in at night, but then it gets resuspended into the atmosphere. So then those winds will just push the pollen all over the place. So yeah, those warmer temperatures after a cold, it'll trigger just that sudden pop of release. So it's very high here because look at these gusts that we have today. I mean, it's really going to travel around. So you have the early spring, you have the trees, you have the maple, the elm, the oak, and that all happens before the leaves appear. So yeah, we're looking at those stuffy noses. My husband just asked me yesterday, he goes, "Are allergies really high?" And I'm like, "Oh, are you feeling a little stuffy?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, they're high."
Yeah, I feel like even whenever it rains, it also kind of like brings all that gook up.
It sure does.
I just hear people sneezing more. Like there's a lot of bless yous in the newsroom. Bless you. Bless you.
Elbow.
Right.
Elbow.
Sneeze into your elbow.
In your elbow.
All right. Thanks, Mary. We appreciate it. All right. Coming up tomorrow, we need your help with our What You Think Wednesday question. It is day 1 of April. And you know what April 1st is? It's April Fool's. So we want to know, are you a prankster or are you the person who worries about getting pranked on April Fool's? Also, if you have a really good story of pranking somebody, tell us about it. So if you want to answer the question, go to our Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page. We will chat it out tomorrow.
That's right. And I feel like there's been a lot of pranks in the newsroom, but we might be able to give
Well, in years past, we've had pranks right here on the show. But Heather's on vacation this week, so hopefully there won't be pranks. I don't know.
Now we know the answer to David's.
You know what? No, I'm thinking that Heather probably has orchestrated something from
all
afar.
the way from, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Tune in tomorrow. But coming up on today's show, spring has sprung, but your garden, well, probably not yet. It is early, and if you're just itching to get your hands in the dirt, we're learning which flowers you can plant right now that will thrive in this cooler weather.
And plus, Easter is this weekend, and whether you're hosting brunch or wanting to show up to the in-laws with something impressive in hand, we've got you covered. We're making a strawberry and cream French toast casserole that's perfect for Easter morning, or let's be honest, maybe even dessert too.
Oh, sounds great. But first, we're dyeing Easter eggs, and no store-bought kits needed. Just a trip to your fridge to create beautiful natural colors with fruits and veggies. This is amazing.
I can't wait to see this. Well, today is Tuesday, March 31st, the last day of March. Will it go out like a lion? And thanks for joining us. We'll be right back. Planning to dye Easter eggs for the Easter Bunny this weekend? Well, it's a classic tradition, but it can turn your kitchen into a colorful mess. So skip the store-bought kits and the food coloring stains you know are coming and head to your fridge instead.
Yeah, believe it or not, fruits and veggies can create beautiful natural dyes. And here to show us how it's done is Meg St. Esprit from Pittsburgh, joined by her daughter, Nara, for a little hands-on help. Thank you both for being here. We appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm amazed. These colors are so vibrant.
Yes.
These came from fruits and veggies?
They did, yeah. And like you said, we usually use this little kit here. And we Googled it. You know, there's a lot of hubbub in the news. This isn't unsafe, but we just wanted to try something new.
Yeah.
So we used some red cabbage, beets, yellow onion skins. That's that really dark orange one.
wow.
Wait. This is
Turmeric.
yellow onion skin
Yeah.
creates this orange color?
Yeah, tell them what you did with the onion skins.
We took it off the onions and then we cooked it.
We boiled it with vinegar. Yes, you want to do a little bit of vinegar, get enough liquid in the cup.
And that's basically what this is, strained from the
Yeah,
product.
and you do have to leave them sit a little longer, but they're very bright. I'm gonna have Nara, here, we'll show you these ones. This is turmeric.
Look at that. It matches your sweater, Nara. Look at that.
I mean, we planned that a little bit. Look at this. This is the purple cabbage.
I want people to get a
Here,
look
go
at
for it.
these because, like, really, they're gorgeous. The swirl on it is it's actually it's cooler than like some of the other like the store-bought stuff as I
for
remember.
sure.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Do you want to show them how we put that? This one doesn't have an egg in it. Here, you want to show us how we do that?
All right.
And also
we'll
use
put
your
that in.
fingers if you want. I
And
don't
so
care.
what is this over here?
That is also the purple or the red cabbage, purple cabbage.
Okay.
Yeah, and we also did some beets. They are very messy.
Yes.
So the staining thing is an issue with everything, I'll say. Be
Okay.
careful, especially this one did stain my counters and my coffee mug a little bit. But we had a lot of fun. I mean, we didn't know that all of these things in nature could do this.
Right.
Like you said, we were shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And
kind of
so-
thought it wouldn't work.
And you said that you basically can soak them for how long again?
So you boil whatever you choose, whether the powder or the chopped up cabbage, the onion skins, for about 20 minutes, and then strain it out, and then add just a little bit of vinegar, same as you do with these, you know, couple tablespoons. We found, you know, this little kit might work in 10 minutes. These did take a little bit longer.
Okay.
These ones we left sit overnight, but I mean, look at it, it really worked.
Yeah, and I bet the beets would really work well too, because beets, like even when you're chopping them up, stain your fingers.
I just didn't want to ruin your table forever.
At least it's a stainless too. But this is something fun you can even do the day before, and then you have all the eggs ready for Easter morning for the Easter bunny, right?
Yeah.
You don't even have to do the work on Easter day.
Yeah.
Nara, do you have a favorite color out of these?
The purple one.
The purple one. Okay. I want to show the audience just this color
Look at
because I don't know what you'd call it, like the swirl, the
Yeah.
little bits
It's
of
like marbling almost.
It's marbling. Yeah. It is really super cool. Like it's very artistic.
And
I'm
so
going to drop
easy.
it on live TV.
And you know, they're hard boiled, I think. And the one
good,
thing we
good,
saw,
good.
you could also put leaves on them, wrap them in like a pantyhose and soak them. And then the
and
print.
create a design.
Yeah, we didn't try that just for time-wise and, you
Yeah.
know, but that was something we saw online. A lot of creativity online.
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
very, very cool.
Always great ideas.
I love this so much. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Meg and Nara, for coming on today. And be sure to tune in to Talk Pittsburgh today at 3 because Meg will be there with some tips for parents working from home.
Pittsburgh has a list of egg-citing, family-friendly spring and Easter events on their website. Just head to pittsburghtodaylive.com for a link to that list.
Okay, up next, get your phone or your device ready because we want you to play What's It Worth with Dr. Lori and us.
So scan the QR code on your screen right now or go to kdka.com/connect and see if you can compete with us. Or maybe you can help us out because we need help. That's
right.
when PTL comes right back. Welcome back, everybody. It is time to play our weekly game called What's It Worth? We ask antiques expert Dr. Lori the value of 3 items chosen from the PTL mailbox.
And as always, we want you to play along at home, so just scan the QR code on your screen or go to kdka.com/connect and play along with us live.
All right, here we go. Let's bring in Dr. Lori, fresh from her cruise
Hello.
that we were all following on social media. And it looked like you had a fabulous time, Dr. Lori.
Fabulous time. It's always good to talk about art, especially when you travel and do it.
That's right.
I know. People are going to want to know how they can get on your next cruise, that's for sure. All right.
On my website,
All
not
right.
difficult.
Well, today's theme is paint, print, and pick. So what does that mean? What's the story behind that?
Got some paintings, got some prints, and then we're going to pick which ones are most valuable.
Oh, I get it. All right, it's all coming together now, Dr. Lori.
Da, da, da.
And you're ready for Easter on your table.
I
That's
am ready
beautiful.
for Easter. Yes, I'm not cooking, and that's good for everybody because I'm allowed to cook. But basically, I'm ready for Easter. I like Easter a lot.
Love it.
So do we. All right, so we're going to begin with a painting from Kathy. Talk to us about this.
This is a little Amish boy painting. The subject matter is really very engaging. It's oil on canvas. It's from the late 1990s. It's 16 by 20 inches. It's American and it's unframed.
And I'm sorry, you said 1990s?
The late 1990s.
Is this by an artist that we would know? Is this by someone that is of note?
We know that this artist is trained, and the reason we know that is by the composition itself. If you'll notice the way the eyes are positioned, if you'll notice how specific the ears are, and also the way that they're able to capture light and shadow. We know that this artist had some training. We know that that artist is American. We don't know exactly which artist it is.
And I'm sorry, did you say how large this painting was?
It's 16 by 20 inches.
16 by 20.
Okay.
Okay.
16 by 20 is a standard size for American canvas. So
Well,
basically, if you're going into a art supply store, 16 by 20s would be the typical ones that you would buy. That's a typical size. So that helps us with date, that helps us with where it was made. So all these characteristics or factors go into the evaluation and knowledge about the object.
Well, and I also love, you can see the expression. There's something in it, that little boy's eyes. Like, they've really captured something there. All right, a lot of people are voting in the lowest category, 0 to 250. Well, I'm looking at Dr. Lori's face. She's such a good poker player. I can't get anything. I can't figure it out.
I'm a lousy poker player.
No, I can't. But I don't know. I can't determine anything from what. Okay. All right. I've come up with a number. Do you have a number, Daisy?
I do.
You're ahead of me. Okay, go ahead.
I kind of went similar to the big gasp. I did 175. Did you do the same?
Wait a minute. I did 175.
Yeah. And you and all the viewers are wrong.
Oh,
That's a beautiful painting. Retail value on that's $400.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. It is a beautiful painting. I don't know. Okay.
I mean, art, as we know, is very.
Continue to learn.
You can't always just go by the whole group.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot
Yeah.
of problem with a lot of things.
Be
AI and
bold.
all
Trust your gut.
All right, we're
that.
moving on
Gotta
to
trust your gut. How about this?
So we're moving on to a candy dish from Lee. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's the wrong holiday because we're all about eggs today. But this heart-shaped candy dish is chrome with a Bakelite finial, that little red thing in the middle of the top of the chrome top heart is basically the lid. And that's a Bakelite finial, and that helps to identify the date for this candy dish. It is clear glass, it's pressed glass, it's from 1940. And it's a trinket box. You could use it as a candy box, but I like to use it for jewelry.
Was it? Well, I know how much you love your jewelry, so that makes sense. Is it made by a company that we would know, or is this not like an original piece of art?
Or like a Tiffany
And not an
box
original
or
piece of art. It is mass produced. It's mass produced in New Jersey, near Vineland, which is a big art glass center, but it is pressed glass.
Okay. Well, it's very pretty, and it would be a lovely gift.
Thinking really hard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Think really hard, Daisy.
I feel like we got.
Daisy's usually good at this.
I'm usually good at this, but for some reason I'm like.
Well, because somehow
stumped.
I'm infecting your ability to do this, because I've been on a downward slide, is what's been happening with me.
No, I like
170.
all the new suits, David. I've noticed all the new digs, all the new fashion you've got.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. I don't know.
All right, I went 450.
Wow. Go big or go home,
Sound
right?
like a cat.
I went 180. I just wasn't feeling it.
I wouldn't feel it either. The Bakelite is why it's worth about $100. The age and the Bakelite. But
Really?
Oh my gosh. See, because the dollar categories were so high, I thought this has got to be worth a lot. So, wow.
Yeah,
All
well,
right.
Oh wow.
We're going to trip you up a little bit. We're making you work a little hard.
Well, no, and I love that. We love a challenge, Dr. Lori. All right,
I know you do.
We have a print from Lori Joe. Talk to us about this. Is this a specific town?
This particular one is actually a specific town, Mary Lois Varilla. who has lived from 1939 to 2021, who was active in which town? Pittsburgh.
It looks like the South Side.
Yeah, it's 8 by 10 inches. It's a landscape. It is plate signed and pencil signed. So that means it is signed right within the plate where they actually print the image. And also then she goes back and she writes on the piece of paper and she pencil signs it in the margin. That's important for value.
And do we know how many of these were printed?
I would think about 500 of them were printed.
Okay.
And I'm assuming because she has passed, that adds to the value.
Well, it doesn't add to the value.
Okay.
But what happens when an artist passes, we don't have any more production from that artist, right? So
Exactly.
basically what happens is those pieces become more coveted and harder to obtain.
All right, I have a guess.
Same here.
All right.
Okay,
Oh, I
got
went
a guess.
really high.
I like your guess. All right.
625.
I did not go that high. I said $400. I think it's very nice.
It's very nice. You're both too high for a color lithograph print, of which there are 500.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So value about $200.
Ah, okay. Well,
That's what I
was
meant to
very
write.
optimistic today.
200 is what I meant to write. You know what?
David, wait.
No.
Gee, that's what I do in trivia on the cruises. I knew that.
Just you know.
I'm horrible.
Oh, you never cheat. I know that. All
David
right.
gets more chances to play with you, Dr. Lori. So
It's true.
but
I
good job,
adore
good
it.
job.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We
I
always
hope
learn a
the
lot.
Easter Bunny is good to all of you. Eat a lot of chocolate.
Ooh,
Right back
yes,
at you.
we love it.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you again. And thanks to everyone for sending us your photos. You can send yours for Dr. Lori. Just email us at ptl@kdka.com, and maybe yours will be chosen for a future episode with Dr. Lori.
Always fun. All right, coming up on today's show, now that your March Madness bracket is down to 4, it's time for your wings to be trimmed down too. So we're revealing which wings are flying into our next round. The whole plate 8 is about to get cut down to the fried up 4.
I love that so much. And when will it really start to look like spring? Mary's next with the forecast.
Welcome back. We have a warm day today, mid to upper 70s. Much of the day will be dry, but then we're in KDKA first alert weather mode late tonight. We're looking at a risk for strong to severe storms starting at 7 o'clock all the way till 2 a.m. Damaging winds, large hail, and even an isolated tornado can't be ruled out, mainly Pittsburgh and north. Our wind gusts are also going to pick up 20 to 25 miles per hour. So this line will be rolling through here, even a few showers before that, about 8 o'clock. But that strong line will be at about 9, 10 o'clock north of Pittsburgh, even through the city around 2, 3 o'clock, and it'll weaken as it moves to the south and off to the east, but stay weather aware. Charge your devices. We also have rain tomorrow morning at the bus stop, even through the evening. So pretty much a washout for our Wednesday, but the risk for severe weather does diminish throughout the day. So phone needs to be on loud for today. Now, Daisy and David, you guys are over in the kitchen. Are you cooking up anything excellent?
Oh, are we ever, Mary? Yeah, Easter's almost here, and we have the perfect dish. Chef Crystal Baldwin is here to show us a one-pan casserole. And Daisy, she's given me a task of cutting this. I hope I don't blow it.
David?
Yeah, Daisy's gonna help me. We'll be right back after the break, and we're gonna taste this. It looks fantastic.
Oh, well.
All right, Easter is just days away, and whether you're hosting or you're tasked with bringing a dish, the pressure is real. You can feel it. But what if you could wow the table without spending hours in the kitchen?
And Chef Crystal Baldwin is here with a one-pan casserole that works for any time of day and could be easier to pull off. Chef Crystal, I immediately walked in because strawberries are my favorite. This looks delicious.
They're so ripe right now. It's really good, and it's just a great sign of spring, right?
Yeah.
You know what? Can I just show this? Because I am proud that I
at
got
those layers.
one nice piece cut.
And it's beautiful.
The other one,
Absolutely
not so much.
beautiful.
That was the first one. The second one is always the golden one, and we're going to
at
learn
that.
how you made this. It
Most
looks
definitely.
fantastic.
So where do we start?
We have 8 eggs in here. So this is a strawberry and cream French toast casserole, okay? So I have 8 eggs in here, and so we just whip those up. And then I'm going to add in a cup and a half of half and half.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add some maple syrup into it.
Oh, into the mix. Okay.
Yes, that way
So
it gives
do
it
you
a little
need the-
sweetness. So no,
my
I've
maple syrup
got
over
one.
here?
That is
Oh, you got
all
that over here.
yours for when you eat.
You give me a whole bottle. Thanks.
Isn't that what about everybody does, right?
That was vanilla.
Yes,
right?
and that is
Okay.
vanilla in there. So what I want is, I have this pan here, and I sprayed it already. You're gonna take and put half of the bread in there. That's brioche bread. That's our market dish.
I was going to ask you what kind of bread. This
Oh
looks
man, it's
so nice and thick. So
good.
half. Oops,
So
I did
half
a
of
little
it.
bit more than half.
It's all right. We'll just spread it out there.
And you just cubed it.
Yeah, we just cubed it. Okay, and then you're gonna put in half the strawberries. I think there's a spoon over there.
Okay.
There we go.
And I'll get my fingers messy.
I love strawberries.
So what do you have there, Chef Crystal?
I
that we're about
have
to put in?
Neuchâtel cheese. Okay.
What is that?
So it's like a cream. It's a creamy cheese. It's right next to the cream cheese.
Okay.
Okay. So really good, flavorful. So we spread that out, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the other half of the bread on top.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pour the liquid on top. So go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, get it all in there.
It's all in there. So then we take our French toast mixture and we pour that right over top. And then what you want to do is you want it to set for about 15 minutes. I think that's
Let
the
it soak
thing.
in.
Exactly, because you know how you go someplace and they have dry French toast? It's because they didn't let it soak in. So you really want to
good
make
tip,
sure that
okay.
it soaks in
Before you put it in the
before
oven.
you put it into the oven. So once you do that, then you're going to top it with the other
wanna
half of
top
the
it, David?
strawberries.
Oh, the other half of the strawberries.
The other half of the
Okay,
strawberries
after it
go on there
soaks.
after it
Do-
soaks.
But do half of this or like the whole half of?
Oh, no, go ahead and put it all on.
Okay. Look at that. Loving this.
And then
Okay.
I have some almonds and some brown sugar. So you just sprinkle that on top of there.
Ooh, and I bet you that brown sugar is
about
what
to
gives it that
say.
beautiful color
It
on
really
the top.
does. And it gives a little bit more sweetness because,
yeah.
you know.
Brown sugar. It's like brown sugar and butter. You can never go wrong.
I know.
Hell yeah, you know, I thought about it. I was like, butter in this would be really good, but I held back. So you pop that in the oven, and you can make this ahead. So make it the night before, and then throw it in the oven to warm it. You don't have to warm it, though. So it's really good. And then you could serve it with more strawberries, or our Market District strawberry syrup, or the maple syrup.
Or the maple
So whichever
syrup.
one you want. But and one thing, I know a lot of folks have brunch for Easter, so you want it to be easy, you want it to be fun, but you want it to be really tasty too.
And you can
So
take this to someone's house and warm it up
that's
there.
exactly
Super easy.
it. So
Yeah.
you know, you add in one of our hams. That's the brown sugar ham that you have to take.
I was going to say, we also walked in and we smelled that.
Oh
That is
yeah,
beautiful.
it is
I mean,
wonderful.
the Market District
And
always
all of the
has
pastries,
everything.
and you know
Yes.
that's just the small amount.
Yeah.
There, you know, it's not even.
Did you already take a bite?
Oh,
What
I
do you
took
think?
a bite. This is fantastic.
Awesome.
It is
Can't wait.
so good. But so we talked about the ham, those hot cross buns.
So hot
there.
cross buns, mini muffins. You could get mini cinnamon rolls, mini croissants, sticky buns. So I have the cream cheese sticky buns, the pecan sticky buns.
Wait. This
quiches.
is the. Let's break this down.
That's
for a
the
second.
pecan sticky bun.
But that
That's
is
the cream cheese
sticky
sticky buns.
buns.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
So many
quiches you
choices.
could have. I mean, the Market District bacon, of course. I mean, just a lot of great items that you could pick from. And it makes it super simple. You don't have to make your own quiche. Just heat it up and you're ready to go.
Yeah. But
So-
make this. Make the French toast.
This
Yeah.
is amazing. I walked
This
in
is
doing a
wonderful.
dance after that bite. Oh my gosh.
I
Right,
know.
David?
I
Oh.
understand. And then if you're looking for Easter, I mean, if you haven't gotten your bundle, you know, we still have lots of things. And so just come talk to the chefs, talk to everybody. They'll help you out to get you set because I'm a last minute girl.
I was going to
myself,
say,
so,
a
you
lot
know?
of people out there are. So you guys are there to rescue us, right?
Exactly.
Oh, I was going to pick this up, but it is still hot.
It's still
It
warm,
is-
yes.
and it's just gorgeous, everybody. It's gorgeous. We want to try this out. All right, thank you,
So
Chef
excited.
Crystal.
Thank you
Oh,
so much.
you're
For a
welcome.
copy of today's recipe, just head to our website. We'll have a link for you there.
All right, up next, gardeners, get ready. It's not quite warm enough to go all out, so our garden guru has a colorful flower that you can plant right now that thrives and even makes a tasty treat, believe it or not. That's when PTL comes right back. I don't know, is it gonna be as good as this French toast? I'm not sure. And if you've got a green thumb, we know you are itching to dig into the garden. But even though the days are warming up, it is not quite prime planting season yet.
Not yet, but no worries though. Our garden guru, Doug Oster, is here to share which flowers you can plant right now that'll actually thrive in this early spring weather. Good to see you, Doug.
See you guys. You know, when I posted on Facebook about this, the first questions I got were like, well, you can't plant these outside now, can you? And I said, yes. Pansies and violas, they love cold weather.
They're hardy.
Yeah. So even if it were to snow a little bit.
Mother Nature has nothing left in her that can stop pansies. And when we plant them in the fall, on a mild winter, they can go all the way through, but they'll go at least till January, so this weather is nothing for them. And we're starved for color.
That's very true.
And so, and fragrance. Just smell these. These are just like, oh man.
Well, you know what? One year you gave me, from one of our segments, some pansies to take home. And sure enough, they survived. I mean, it was well before Mother's Day, which is when you think of traditionally planting after Mother's Day. And I think it did even snow, and they like came right back to life. Yeah.
That's what we love about them. Yeah. And I love them for containers.
Yes.
For me, that's my favorite way to use them. And again, like I'll load them up in front of the house and everything, and people will come to, like delivery people and stuff. They'll be like, you know, there's going to be a frost. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I know a little bit about this gardening
I think it's
thing.
so funny they tell Doug Oster that. Like, you know, Doug, you may not be aware.
Just in case you wanted to know that.
You ready to plant a container,
yes.
fill it up?
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
so tell us what we're doing here.
So you've got to decide what colors you like there. And you're going to be digging a hole with your hand. And you're
Is it my hand? Okay.
You're going to get all dirty. And,
Great.
Yes.
I took my rings off. I can help you.
Yes, I saw that.
All right.
And what's going to go in the center, David? What do you like?
Well, should it be the tallest thing?
Yeah, but these are all about the same. Throw this. Oops, there goes your script.
My rings.
Sorry
Because
about
what is
that.
your
rings.
normal? Oh,
Sorry.
your rings
It's
are
all
covered
right.
in dirt.
Sorry about that.
All right, what is your normal thing though? Like spill, thrill, and chill, or
That's
something?
right. Thriller.
Yes.
Filler. Spiller.
Spiller.
That's
In this
great.
case.
So this is
We have
the
no
thriller.
spiller,
so
but that's
much.
okay.
Okay.
When we get to these other ones, though, Daisy, you're going to have to kind of tear those roots apart because they are really
For these smaller guys.
Yes.
Well, since there's some yellow in there, I think I'll
I like the
add a
yellow.
little pop.
Good.
I love the yellow.
So at a certain point of the season here, once we get them planted,
Break this up.
Yeah, there you go. You guys are experts.
Well, we've learned a thing or two from
you're
That's
the
the only
expert.
reason
You've
we know
taught
what we're
us.
doing.
We're going to start fertilizing here in a little bit because they're going to eat up everything in the container. And so we get a few weeks down the road, we'll use a nice organic liquid fertilizer in there. Boy, I like how you guys are doing this.
There's nothing like getting your fingers dirty.
Which one of you two is going to take this home, though? That's the question.
Oh, Daisy will take
We'll
it.
fight. Oh,
Yeah.
you're so sweet.
Wait, is this like the most I need to do to break up the roots?
Perfect.
Like this?
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
There's not. You can't be
Just
too
digging
rough
to
on
get
them.
it in there.
Oh, really?
In fact, yes, it's being too gentle is what happens. And normally we'd be like watering this right afterwards, but boy, this is looking pretty good. I like this.
Okay.
Maybe I'll take it home.
Trying to get
Yeah,
it
you
deeper.
brought them. You can take
This
it,
is so
Doug.
beautiful.
And the other
already.
thing is they're edible. And so
I know you claim that.
But we
my
have
little
this
salad
beautiful
here?
salad here.
All right,
So
here's the thing, Daisy. Let's let him try it first.
make sure. Okay.
All right,
Let's
here we
see. Drum roll.
The thing to know is that you don't want the stem.
Okay.
The
Just the
stem is
leaves?
bitter, just the flowers.
Okay.
Okay. But the stem is, you say the stem is bitter. It is not poisonous. It's just bitter.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
what's the flower taste like?
You're going to have to tell me,
You have
Dave.
to, you have
but
to
see,
find
my
out for
fingers
yourself.
are you'll have
So we
to
can eat
know.
the whole
Dirt.
thing,
How
right?
am I going to
Right.
do this? All right, wait. Maybe if I get one with this. What do you think, Daisy? Is it as good as a peep?
It tastes just like
It's not.
lettuce. Like, you know, it
I'm
tastes
getting
just
the
like
lettuce. I can't
the
get
earth.
And
The
my
earth,
fingers
David.
are covered in dirt.
Pick it up with your fingers.
There
You
you go.
got
There
it.
you
You
go.
got
Oh, so close,
All
yet
right,
so
it's like
far.
a claw machine. All right, wait. I got something.
Oh, and
There we
lettuce
go.
too.
And lettuce.
We should have got some dressing.
Should have put some, and pepper and salt. It's actually not bad, Doug. I must
Yeah,
say.
you know, it's not.
I'm impressed.
It's like the lettuce.
Yeah,
I think.
Exactly.
It's nothing that's going to bother you. But when you serve this, it's kind of a leap of faith.
Yeah.
But my kids are grown and gone. When they come back, they want the salad with the crazy stuff in it, the dandelion greens and the flowers. and
Right.
stuff,
They know
'cause
you'll
right,
give it
right,
the
Yeah.
right thing. This is so cool.
All right, we've learned a lot. We got our hands,
hands
dirty.
dirty.
All right, do you have questions for Doug? He can answer your gardening questions through his website. Just head to PittsburghTodayLive.com and follow the link to Doug's blog.
And
Thank you, Doug.
Thank
you.
again. But hard to believe, we are in the final rounds of our PTL versus Talk Pittsburgh's Wing-A-Ding bracket. Up next, we're going to reveal the 4 wing spots that make up the PTL side of the Fried Up 4, and you get to pick which 2 move on, so we'll show you the choices after the break.
I know. That music inspires you, right?
It does.
It is our PTL versus Talk Pittsburgh Wing-A-Ding bracket. And yesterday, we announced who made it from the whole plate 8 to the Fried Up 4 on the PTL side of the bracket.
And now it's time to reveal the Talk Pittsburgh side of the Fried Up 4.
All right, let's show you. There it is. It is super exciting. The PTL side, we have the steel plate in Monessen versus EB Wings, also in Monessen.
Oh, very cool. And on the Talk Pittsburgh side, we have Wings, Suds, and Spuds in Moon Township versus Inferno Pizza, who has multiple locations in the area.
Now, we need your help in narrowing it down to the final 2, which we're calling the Sauce Boss Showdown. So just head to PittsburghTodayLive.com, or no, head to the Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page and find the pinned post, and then cast your vote from the 4 remaining spots so we can narrow it down to 2.
Yeah, and then the 2 wing spots that come out on top will be invited to come on to Pittsburgh Today Live and Talk Pittsburgh to present their wings next week. How exciting. And we can't forget to thank Dishberg for sponsoring our Wing-A-Ding bracket. Beautiful.
Absolutely. All right, it's exciting, and we get to try out the winners. So thank you all for voting.
Yeah, and Mikey is standing by to give us a look at what is coming up later today on Talk Pittsburgh.
Wow, are you dancing over there, Mikey? Yeah. All right, we're also going to let you know what we have planned for tomorrow on Pittsburgh Today Live. Come on, Mikey, let's dance. Woo!
Wow, we covered a lot today. It's been a busy morning.
It certainly has, and Talk Pittsburgh has a packed afternoon as well, doesn't it, Mikey?
Yeah, hey guys, how are you this morning? Coming up today at 3 o'clock, Pom Pom, one of Pittsburgh's newest restaurants, is bringing vacation vibes and food to our Talk Kitchen, so looking forward to that. And I'm making a candle at a new downtown candle making studio. Sounds like a lot of fun. Plus the app helping people report smells around the city. Yeah, that's all today at 3 on Talk Pittsburgh.
Very interesting.
All right, thanks, Mikey. We appreciate it.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Be sure to watch tomorrow at 9. A brand new Broadway musical is making its Pittsburgh debut, and we're sitting down with 2 of its stars. Cannot wait for that. And they have a Pittsburgh connection.
Yeah, and then we are taking our taste buds on a trip overseas without ever leaving the studio. A local Bulgarian bakery is showing us how to make kazanak, a braided sweet Easter bread, and that sounds delicious.
Yes, and if you hadn't heard, Fan Nation is back, so Rich Welsh joins us tomorrow. He and I will tell you about some of the sportsman stories we plan to highlight. All that and more tomorrow at 9 on KDK and on KDKA Plus at 1. Thanks for spending part of your day with us. It's been great to be with you today,
Oh, it's been great having you here. Yeah, we planted things, we ate stuff, we dyed eggs. All right, make sure you join us tomorrow. Make it a great day, Pittsburgh, and we will see you again tomorrow. Daisy and I will be right back.